Welcome to Brandon's Markdowns. On today's video, we're going to go over the penny list on 9/9, which is starting Tuesday, tomorrow. And I'm going to be getting this out very late, but we are covering many items on this list. So we're going to briefly go over the summer picnic, all the markdowns that are going on. I did do this video previously, the hardware, all these items that are going on at Dollar General. Amazing, amazing. I'm going to sum up this video. It's going to be going really quickly. Let you know what's going on with me. Been busy. Sorry, had mechanical problems with my car. And then I'm a little behind. But I'm going to get these videos out for you as soon as I can. If we have some surprise pennies, I'll try to get a video out for you this morning. And we'll let you know what is going on. Lots of goodies at Dollar General. Lots of markdowns. It's going to be an epic coming months, I'm telling you. And we might even have some good deals going on this later on this week. So stay tuned for that. It's in this video. Check it out. And I have some more lists for you. So definitely stay tuned for that. So we have sun care, 25% off. All these items that are like 25% off, 50% off, now up to 70% off. And then, we might even have, I'm not even positive, another clearance event, maybe on September 19th. If not, we will have some definitely sales coming up with some BOGO sales. And these things could be up to 70-90% off on some of these items. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm telling you, lots of goodies. These things are going to start flying off the shelf really soon. Coming up now, maybe not all the items, but I'm telling you, a lot of these items are going to be going. We have Dolly Parton. I'm going to get a video for you for that really soon. I'll be working on that really soon. I'm trying to still finish up my, I have a yellow dot video I just started working on, and then I need to finish up my green dot videos for you. So lots of goodies. I got to get some of these videos out because I'm telling you, lots of items are just going to be turning really soon. I do have the spring list on here, so stay tuned for that. I'm telling you, we have lots of markdowns. The swimwear, the green dot, the sun care, we have the insecticides, just tons of items, back to school, green clovers, inflatables. I'm just telling you, with the beach towels. I even have beach towels. I have all the beach towels. So I'll have a video out for you soon. I'm telling you, I have so many videos. I have all these videos I could probably do, even the little pink square, the green square, or the clovers and things like that. I'm telling you, I have a lot of videos I need to do. I will try to get them out as soon as I can. But like I said, I had mechanical problems with my car, and that's what I was working on this weekend. And it was my days off, and I was working on my car. Yeah. But I did get fixed. I'm really happy about it. Basically, my headlights went out. My passenger side headlight went out, and my rear tail light went out. I was like, wow, what a double whammy. And then I got my oil changed, and everything's going on. But we have 50% off on these food items. So we have the drink items, and the food items will be the drink little square that was on the clearance event, like the Sun Kiss and things like that. But these ones are the big frozen drinks. I would say freezer drinks that you put in the freezer, and ice cube, things like that. We also have some food and things like that in there. But those will be 50% off on those items. And then the little drink that you pour into your drinks, that's the food item. Those will be 70% off, and that will be coming up in the end of this video. Some of these things I just briefly went over. I have lots of visuals, and I just try to sum it up. I did show the food list in this video, and first I was just showing the actual paper, and then I realized you can't read it. Even if you try to blow it up, you probably couldn't read it. So I decided to create a list for you on that, and I put that in there in this video. And I'm doing this after work, and so that's why these videos, when I put them out super late, I'm trying to put these videos together after work. I get home around 7 o'clock. It gives me like an hour and a half to work on them, and then I just try to throw out a video for you. So I'm sorry. Sometimes I feel like my work is not excellent like I would love it to be. I would love to be excellent and give out the best to you, but I'm telling you, I'm just doing my best because I either work a tiny bit before work, and I swear I only work maybe about 20 minutes before work, and then I try to work after work, and I try to work on it for like an hour or two and try to edit my videos as much as I can. And if I can't put it out, I'll try to edit it so that way later on all I have to do is my voiceover and throw it out for you. So lots of goodies, I'm telling you. So these are 50% off on these freezer pops, freezer items, the little things like that and things like that. So letting you know what's going on that. And then we have the drinks that will be 70% off on the little pouring drinks. Okay, so here's the list of things that were, I don't know, on those papers, and I threw that in here. I decided just so you could see, because they have wine punch, and they had some drinks in there and stuff. So we're going to be watching those items just to see if they turn later on. Sometimes they don't go with the summer barbecue. Sometimes they go a little later on, or they might be surprise pennies or things like that. Things like that sometimes happen and they clearance out. But that might be later on this year. It might be towards the winter. You never know. So those are just things we have to be vigilant on and to see if they do add it in the clearance section, or they just surprise penny on us and they clearance them out. So you never know. And sometimes, like I said, not all those items turn. And I mean, sometimes it's just random items on those lists that turn, and not everything turns. So sometimes it just expires out, and we just don't get them. So awesome. Lots of goodies, though. I'm telling you, there's tons and tons and tons of markdowns. It's like overwhelming. But the good news is I will get a lot of videos out to you shortly, within this next week or so. So I might be a little delayed, but I will get them out for you. And I just wanted to cover that. So this is what it'll be looking like in the store. And we'll see those cone items, those Tom cones will turn. I put that in here. But I even have some more visuals of maybe some sauces that might turn besides that. But if not turn later, it might turn later. So we'll just have to wait and see. But these are the markdowns that are going on. This is what it looks like in the store. And as, like you said, it gets condensed and condensed and condensed. So you got to remember, this was like taken, these pictures were taken, I'm telling you, like in the springtime, okay? I took these pictures around, I think it was April, like Easter. It was like Easter time when I was taking these pictures. So that's how far back I have to go just so I can get these visuals for out to you and all that. I'm going to have the list for you here in just a second, so that way you can just see the list and it just helps you out. But I'm telling you, there's tons of markdowns, and we got all these new summer markdowns. So here's the freezer pop list, the 50% off list. Okay, so there's those. If you want to, you can screenshot them. I don't really care. I'm not really picky, because I'm like maybe the 6th or 7th YouTuber out there that's been doing this for a while, and I'm not like one of the big top ones. So I don't really care if I'm not the big top one. I just do this mostly to help y'all out. I love doing lists, and I like to help you out in that way. And I just do this mostly in my spare time. So I don't have to be a big YouTuber. I don't really care. I started all of this to help y'all out and help me out and help me score better in the stores. And it does. It really does help me a lot, because giving lists, getting visuals, getting in that mindset just helps you find stuff a lot easier in the stores. So I have lots of lists for you. So if nothing else, they're organized and they help you out. So these were the weird apparel items. That was that list right there. And those were a long list on there. So yeah, we're going to have lots of cool lists in this video. I'm telling you, lots of this. So this is the 70% off items on that. Okay. So 70% off on these little items. We did have them in clearance events. They were a quarter back in the day. And yeah, the 70% off now, they're 30 cents. Yeah, it's not, it's like, Not much. I wish they went to 90%, but, then it'll be 10 cents, But there won't be much left in the stores, so it'll be slim pickings by then. So you'll be lucky if you find even 3 or more, So I haven't seen a big selection in the left in the store, but I did see some. So they are out there, okay? They are out there. But I did throw some lists. And I do want to talk to you about, there's going to be another 3 days coming up, sale event coming up this week. And it starts Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And it will be on the BOGO items. So we already have a discount. And then with the BOGO, yeah, it might be up to 70% off on some of these items. So we'll have to keep an eye out and watch for these things and see if there's a penny list and see if there's anything extra going on. We'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye. Y'all. Bye.